Okay. Impromptu Minecraft video. Uh, so TG decided to hold a little house making competition, and I decided to put it way back here in the fucking corner of our our claim. Mostly because that's where it would fit the best, and because I wasn't sure how the build was gonna look, so I was like, well, yeah, let's put it out here at the end of the river deal, not far from this stuff. And then, if it turns out looking, like crap or something, then, it's way the hell out here. So, it actually came out looking alright. There it is. I wanted it to not only fit in with what I've been building here, but, to basically work out pretty. Okay, so that's how those mushrooms look like that. Okay. I didn't actually look very closely at the mushrooms, but this is my mushroom house. It had to have a 10 by 10 interior, which I did measure out, and then I started building around that. And I actually managed to make this stuff. I was thinking you should be able to make this, and before nothing was ever telling me how you could make it. If you like ran out or something, if you just keep pressing mushrooms onto the area, and it won't necessarily like build them, but it will oh, these have multiplied already. Okay. um it will turn it into that stuff, which I've heard spreads really quick, but so far I haven't seen anything. It takes almost a full stack of mushrooms to end up turning, a couple blocks. I had probably about 60 mushrooms that got spread between all four places, so okay. Um, but yeah, I didn't use pre-done versions of this. I actually just kept clicking until but yeah, I made this out of bone blocks, actually. Bone meal turned into blocks, and it gives it the mushroom look, actually. And so I love that. And let me see. Yellow birchwood. You come inside, and I just thought those looked cool. Like a little sink. These can be like fridges. Um, Lighting, oven. Nice little tiny indoor garden. I stuck some spider webs around here and there that maybe, like somebody kind of needs to dust a little, It is sort of like a natural house, so only a kind of dirt floor with a carpeting here and carpeting over here. A little bit of carpeting here. Going up the stairs. Boop, boop. And these mushrooms have spread. Holy cow. I only put a few down here and there, and they're all over the freaking place now. Books up here, a bed, the only bed that exists on this freaking claim. Couple chairs and a table. Oh, jeez, where the hell did my voice go with that? Okay, and it's like 5 a.m. for me. I woke up like 30 minutes ago or something. Said I'd do this because I couldn't freaking sleep anymore. I used, let me see, red concrete for this, and let me see, marble, or not marble, quartz blocks for this, because she did say make things not be too, OP, but to me, you can go to the nether and get quartz, no problem, and, and combine them into blocks, and then if you get, gravel and sand, it's not that hard to make concrete. Putting in the water one block at a freaking time is a bitch when you're trying to do something like this. But so yeah, and then the glowstone. To me, I really don't consider this like a too OP house. To me, this is just kind of, somewhere in between. And I did decide to make it kind of like loft-like. I really do like the way the bone blocks look on this. I really do. I added the vines, one to make it blend in with what I already have going here, and two, I just kind of like the look of it with vines. These are put around because I already have a ton of them going around this area to lead you to stuff down the river. They're kind of like places where you tie up your boat and things like that, and remnants of stuff, kind of like we see here. So, those help draw you down the river. Ow! The fuck? Come on. Ah! Oh, wait. Freaking jackass. Now I have fiery arrows in front of the place. At least I'm getting back some of the bones I used. I had thought about using a different door front other than this, just mostly because of the way it looks. But I like the pale look, as compared to the way the oak doors look. So, alright guys. I need to fix that water. That's actually where I was dousing the blocks in water. Jeez, guys. Okay, let me see. Ah! Where? Oh! Well, that didn't work right. And part of this is because I'm not sure, because I linked the pictures from my Facebook to the Teegee Craft site, because they want pictures of it to be able to help judge and everything. And but I wasn't 100% sure if pictures would show up. You can link videos as well, and I know some of them know where my videos are. Come on. Oh, there we go. So this way I can show the interior and everything else. Like I said, I want it to blend in with this area. It's supposed to blend in with Teegee Craft in general. And on one hand, I do want to blend in, and to me it kind of does. I don't know if they will agree. Because, I looked at Saffric Style, which is really cool. I do like what they do on the server. But at the same time, obviously I want to do my own thing. And I will say that while it was my idea to do a mushroom, and especially this kind of mushroom, I will say that I partially got this idea when I was talking to Stone about what it is we were going to be doing, what it is, I could do for this when this came up. And she said something about, she was like, well, just build the equivalent of a Smurf house. And then, that kind of gave me the idea. It doesn't exactly have, because when you look at Smurf houses, when you Google that, they have like little, upper level things here and chimneys. And I had thought about trying to work a chimney in earlier on, and then I kind of X'd that idea. Um, if I really get around to looking at it and I feel like I want to change that in, like put one back here maybe instead of that, I could probably work one in. But for now, I like it more like this, the way it is. It was kind of challenging to me to try to figure out how to make it look like a mushroom when everything's square. And how to work that out. So I am still looking at these doors going, am I sure I want those doors? Am I sure? Am I sure? But so far, I don't really think anything else would look right. So, but here it is. It's fully functioning. So, that's pretty much it. Because I remember when yesterday when she was bringing up the idea, I was like, okay, it's only around 10 by 10. Shit. I guess I was like, wow, my smallest build is maybe like the freaking rabbit hutch, and even it's like 11 by 11. I overbuild everything. Stone and I both do. I even slightly underbuilt the basement of our storage area, because when we were originally digging that out, she was planning on making it a lot deeper than what it turned out to be. As you see, like her mansion and things, it's pretty big. Everything we do here ends up being huge. So part of the reason why I did do the challenge is, one, to challenge myself, because building a smaller build is something I don't usually do. So trying to actually do so was kind of like, okay, can I actually even accomplish this? Because up till now, one of the other smaller builds I'd done was this little nice little tiny fishing house, which when you look inside has this tiny area, and then you go over here and that kind of stuff. The only other small build, this one's about 11 by 11, the rabbit hutch is, and I built it the way I did to make sure the rabbits wouldn't escape. I actually measured out this one, and it is actually that size. But you see the way it looks, this isn't, this won't work on the Teegee craft. This is not that style. It looks cool, but it's not that style. But it's that size interiorly and such. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, that means, I should be able to do this. So it helped give me confidence. So yeah, I mean, come on. When I build things like this, and and then when we look at this is what Stone and I did for our big base build, and then you know, I built this big old freaking top on it like this and that, and everything else, it's kind of like, huh, let's try to do something tiny, itty bitty. Okay, her stuff's going along good there. Okay. And then, you know, even the brew house ended up being like 2 or 3 times the size of the one that Stone originally built me. And then, so when we rebuilt and everything, and I was trying to do this, it ended up being like 3 times the size. And even this place, which I can actually consider small for our little minions, our little villagers, this is the villager house, which we have yet to fill, but we're working on it. And this is going to be their place. And look at how big it is. And I actually consider that on the small side for as many as we have. I think my smallest structure is the chicken house. That truly is my smallest structure on this whole thing. So yeah, I put it out here by the portal house. Portal house, not porta house. 2 different things there. It's not porta potty. So yeah, I think it fits in pretty good. Oh, you know what? While I'm at this, since I'll make this an update video as well, my main goal here was to show this thing. So that's pretty much what I've done, but since I'm updating things, one update on the basement. We've managed to battle back a large portion of the lava. And this is pretty much the size of it now. All the way to over there. Let me kill this. So we got this now. Stone just ended up making steps, which I actually love the steps that goes up to here because, yeah. I do want to close off some of this with glass and then kind of make it where you have to go through like a door or something, because I don't want people wandering into the ravine maybe by some mistake and then being able to get into the base. I don't know if that can happen. I haven't really checked very well on that ravine, but I don't want to risk it. But I do like how this turned out. And this one's completely closed off right here. Oh, I have to fix that. Ooh! Come here. So, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now, is I have to do a little bit here, some stuff here. There's lava in this area. So, you know, I'm having to battle more lava monster. That's pretty much where the basement's at right now. So still working on it, but been doing other mining and things just to get me out of the freaking basement. Because otherwise it gets kind of depressing to just work down here. So it's a work in progress. Holy hell. Ah. Alright. So, that's that. Like, this is the other villager spot I made above ground, because while I was building that, they kept coming up, and you can see the size of it. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now and where I'm at. And the competition lasted until Saturday, so I really wanted to get this done when I came up with the idea for it and things. So I did, and it's done. Got done same day. Um, and I think I'll leave it off here because I really don't want to show off where I've been mining. Um, for a lot of reasons. Uh, just in case somebody recognizes the area and things. Right now, okay, only one other person on. I was the only person on moments ago. So, but you never know. And I don't really want somebody to find me in a cave and, jack my shit up. So, alrighty. I get in this here. It's going to be one short video. And I'll see y'all around. Bye-bye.